Klogg.
Hi, Klogg.
And Klogg is a bass kalimba, and I have big thumbs, so I liked making kalimbas with big tines on them. And so this is mostly to play bass on. It would sound better through a better sound system than the practice amp. These things on it here these are sort of dampers, so without them it would sound, this is sort of subtle, this difference. They just stop a little quicker.
Right.
These aren't
if
that
you
great
put them
either.
like further down, like, okay, very
So
nice.
You can have like staccato.
Awesome.
And
So this is the thumb piano.
yeah,
Klogg is.
Klogg. They all have names that begin with K.
Oh, all the kalimba.
Yeah, kalimba.
I like
So
it.
there's
So
Klogg and
Clem.
Clem and Clam and Clyde and like that.
Oh yes, this is great.
So yeah, and you can adjust the amount of sustain by moving this around. Very short, very long,
Nice.
and
Cool.
like that.
Very nice. And so how is it? You made extra long pickups in there. It looks like.
Yes, they needed I think they're about 8 inches each,
Okay.
and that's nice. Like big pickups are nice because you can, like, all the instruments that they play that are electrified are either keyboards like that, or they're these things where your hands are like this.
Right.
You know, guitars and basses, and it's all this like stuff, you know? And so, like, to have instruments that you're sort of more free in your arms and your body, and you kind of, you know, can do that with, you need big pickups.
Awesome. And you make all the pickups yourself, right?
Yeah, mostly because nobody else does.
Okay.
And like there's one guy that makes like a 5-inch long pickup or something like that.
Huh.
Jason Lawler makes longer pickups. Maybe
Jason Lawler.
Jason Lawler, the
Okay.
great Jason Lawler. And other than that, all these pickups are like this big. And I think it makes our general music really anal retentive to all be having all the action
In a
in
small
these
amount
little
of space.
squashed, tense-handed
Interesting.
spaces.
Yeah, that's
And-
curious.
So somebody who doesn't think they're a musician, here's another cool thing about kalimbas is one day I was riding with my friend Liz in the car, and she's on her cell phone fighting with
Liz
her boyfriend. Liz
Cole?
Yeah.
Ah, yes!
And she's going like, and I think, man, that girl should have a kalimba to play. Because this,
Oh my gosh.
this is the thing people do all the time, like
Amazing.
texting with their thumbs.
Yo,
you
the
know, they're going
millennials
like,
are going to be like the next best kalimba
they're
generation.
just like that. But there's no instruments that do that, except for kalimbas.
Yeah.
And kalimbas, interestingly enough, are just about the only instrument in the world that doesn't have a duplicate from another continent. Kalimbas are from Africa. And they didn't have kalimbas in the Mideast. They don't have them in
Really?
Asia. Like, kalimbas are kind of unique to Africa. And they're about the only, everybody else has reed instruments, stringed instruments, blah-de-blah,
Right.
drums everywhere, you know, but not kalimbas.
Cool. And
Sure.
a kalimba is an idiophone.
Yes,
Okay.
it's an idiophone.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, so great to meet you, Klogg. Yay! Bravo.